Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how to 3D print your Minecraft build. I'm using an engine, but you can use any Minecraft build that you've made. Even in survival, it will still work. You don't need any cheats or anything, no creative either. The first thing we're going to go is click View, Open World, select your world. Now go to press View again. Now view your dimension. If yours is the overworld, you don't got to worry about that. I'm doing the end. Go to View, select Jump to Player. Now that you've done that, you're going to want to select your build. And now you need to select height and depth. My build is relatively high up, so I'm going to do a very high depth. You will of course have to change this depending on how high your build is. And now if you have anything above your build, you're going to need to change the height to the top of your build in case you have anything on top of it, or else that will get messed up. Now that you've done that, you're going to click File, Export for rendering, and now you're going to save it, and now we're going to go on to our next step. Do make sure you read this bit that comes up right here, because the different settings will change it. For example, if you want to get rid of small little floating bits, you just need to select remove floating bits under a certain size. And now that you've done that, you can open Blender. Now that you're in Blender, you're going to delete your box and the light, and now we're going to click File, Import, Wavefront SVG or Object. And now you're going to select your build. You may need to do it twice, as sometimes it doesn't want to show up. If that doesn't work, then you may need to reopen Blender or try and update it. Now that you've done that, you just need to click File, Export, and now export as STL. And then you can go into your slicer of choice. I'm going to use Bambu Studio, but you can do anything. Now that you're in your slicer of choice, you're going to open your project or your STL, and you're going to scale up to about 400 to 500%, or you can just increase walls or infill. If you want to do that, then I'd recommend doing it very high infill, but it's just easier to scale it up. So now that you've done that, you will need to check if your build needs to use supports. Mine did, so I'm just going to click Enable Support. You might use normal support, which is more like grids, or you can use tree, which is probably best for more intricate builds. Now that you've done that, you can just print it, and if you have any problems, you may need to reslice it, or check for problems in your build, like blocks being high up and not sticking to the rest of the build.